valuations are dropping, interest rates are rising, and so is the cost of living. So are you still bullish on tech?
I couldn't be more bullish on tech, and the reason is you just laid out a bunch of problems. Innovation solves problems. It becomes more important during these times. And if the globe is in a recession or going into a recession, in the case of many people think in the US, we're going to have that many more problems to solve. And the earnings and revenue growth rate of problem solvers far outshine the economy. So,
do you agree that we're going into a recession, like Jamie Dimon, by so many economists? You do agree?
So I think we're in one. And I think we've
already
been in one since the beginning of the year. In the US, we had 2 down quarters, interrupted by a positive here, but that was imports coming down, inventories, because inventories are too high, so imports are coming down. That's not a great recovery. It's not a recovery. We're in recession.
So already all the people predicting are still predicting. You're already saying we're already in here. But okay, so that begs the question. Betting on tech, your flagship ETF, your flagship fund, soared 150% in 2020, but it's now down a whopping 75% from its February 2021 high. So given what you just said, that this is a time to invest, let's talk about hedging. Should you have done more of it then? Should we do more of it now?
So we focus exclusively on disruptive innovation, research, and investing, nothing much. We're not distracted by anything. So it's really up to asset allocators and to individuals also to assess their risk tolerance. The great thing about young people and today is they are cutting their teeth on cryptocurrencies, crypto assets, which are extremely volatile, much like our funds are. They understand if you keep your eye on the prize, you're going to win. If you have the pendulum swinging towards these benchmarks and towards passive, they probably will outperform. But if we are right, and for the first time in history, we have 5 innovation platforms, 14 technologies, the seeds of which were planted more than 20 years ago, all ready for prime time now, all ready for exponential growth opportunities. What that means is the traditional world order is going to be disrupted. How? These 5 innovation platforms, they are going to impact every sector, every industry, sub-industry company.
To essentially be transparent in a manner that is unknown in the industry. But what makes your research any better than anybody else's, and especially when we talk about these big names that are offering these products?
Well, if you think about innovation that's going to disturb the traditional world order, who are the big banking clients of these banks, right? The traditional world order. They give them a lot of business. And these littler companies, smaller companies, are nipping at their heels, and they're basically dismissing them. And so we are the only company, I think, doing the depth of research on truly disruptive innovation out there. And we are also doing something else that traditional research firms do not do anymore. They used to when I started in the business. We are focused on a 5-year investment time horizon for our public portfolios and now for our public-private crossover fund, longer still. This is what's missing in this market, this very short-term behavior that has forced management teams into basically catering to short-term desires like buying back shares, paying dividends, instead of investing in innovation. I do believe that during the past 20 years, we have been through the most massive misallocation of capital in history.
Okay, that's a big statement. Okay, defend your argument.
This move towards indexation, what is it? It's investing in the past. The companies at the top of these big benchmarks are there because of past success. If we are right, and there are 5 innovation platforms, which include 14 different technologies, all evolving at the same time, and S-curves are going to be feeding S-curves as they converge, then the traditional world order is going to be, we think, severely disintermediated, if not destroyed. Okay. Disruptive. And then the last one is blockchain technology, which, if you think about the internet, many people say to me, oh gosh, that's where, we were in the tech and telecom bubble right now. We beg to differ. Blockchain technology basically is providing us what the internet was lacking when we didn't understand that it would involve commerce. And if you look at the cost declines associated with each of these technologies, you look at, and Wright's law says for every cumulative doubling of units produced, costs decline at a consistent rate for each technology. DNA sequencing, 40%, or if you're talking about long-read sequencing, 28%. Robotics, 50%. Battery technology, 28%. Artificial intelligence, I just mentioned, we're getting our arms around what this is, but AI training costs dropping 60% per year, and these breakthroughs, astonishing breakthroughs.